Our headlines today. Millions of households are preparing for a huge rise in energy bills. We'll find out in just an hour what we'll have to pay from October as Ofgem announces a new price cap.
It's going to be a difficult winter for many, many people. Good morning from Ipswich, where we'll be getting live reaction from charities who are already helping people with struggling energy bills.
The family of Olivia Pratt-Corbell, who was shot dead by a gunman, speak of their heartbreak as Merseyside police vow to find her killer.
The energy regulator, Ofgem, is expected to announce a big increase in its price cap, piling pressure on households facing the cost of living crisis. Conservative leadership candidate Liz Truss has promised more direct support to families, signalling a change in her proposed plan of tax cuts. And more than 100,000 postal workers begin a series of one-day strikes today as they demand an improved pay offer. At what is making the front of the morning's papers. Well, ahead of this morning's Ofgem announcement, Liz Truss writes a lead article for the Daily Mail saying she'll take immediate action to provide support during the energy crisis. The Times claims Ms Truss would make extra universal credit payments and says she now realises that the energy crisis will define her premiership. The Telegraph also leads with this morning's expected energy price cap rise, stating that the new Prime Minister will offer urgent help with bills. While the iPaper goes with the headline, UK hit by record hike in energy prices. Meanwhile, The Sun claims the Queen could appoint the next Prime Minister at Balmoral rather than Buckingham Palace due to her mobility issues. Who took our baby away from us? The harrowing story of Olivia Pratt-Corbell's shooting in Liverpool takes the lead in The Mirror. The Guardian's front page reports on the north-south divide in GCSE results, saying the gap brings fresh warnings over COVID. The Daily Express focuses on Britain's asylum system, which it says is costing more than £2 billion a year. And sort it out, says the Metro, featuring the moment a woman confronted the Health Secretary, Stephen Barclay, about ambulance waiting times.
Many of them leading with the prediction that the energy price cap will increase to £3,500. The Guardian reports on YouGov that polling data show households have already been struggling with food and energy bills over the summer.
Let's have a look at the Telegraph, also leading on the same story and saying the new Prime Minister will announce plans to help people with their energy bills within days of being in office.
The Mirror reports on pleas by the family of Olivia Pratt-Corbell, who was fatally shot in Liverpool, to help find the gunman responsible for her death. And in the Times newspaper reports on a scheme by NHS England, which is encouraging people aged over 40 to visit their local pharmacy for a free blood pressure checkup. The paper says the drive could help to bring down the number of people having strokes and heart attacks.